Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fights off a defender. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They'll run it to the right side. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down coming up after that running play. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's complete downfield. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Breaking tackles. Across the 45 now. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff again. Runs through the defender. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's got the first down and more. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the defense look slow that time.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose yardage on that pass play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
My goodness, this defense has got to do a much better job of getting pressure on this quarterback. It's third down, and you're going to give the quarterback that much time? Plenty of time. Finds his target. Nice big gain and a first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Pitches to the back. Spins away from defenders. And he shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Crossing the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Bringing pressure. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Clemens. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Running with purpose. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. Start the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll ride the back again here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. First down and 10.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Ducks have first and 10 here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, and we're going to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? The quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over on top of everybody for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air still.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It's a run. The running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's reeled in. It's Clemens. Oh, and it's a fumble. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Inside give now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And looking for a big play here. Has caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Catch made on the left side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. There's another interception. We're losing track. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Wideouts now clustered. Here's that defense shifting again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return where they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with an...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.